But when the garage door opened, she immediately switched. "Me need potty," she said in baby talk. Christy beamed from the doorway. She started cutting Allie's food into tiny pieces and wouldn't let her pour juice anymore. During Dad's video calls, Christy would grab the phone if Allie used big words. "Daddy's tired, sweetie." I walked into Allie's room one morning and found her sitting on her bed in a diaper, crying quietly. Christy stood in the doorway watching me. Big girls have accidents when they're stressed about growing up. You wouldn't understand. By the week before her 8th birthday, Christy was spoon-feeding Allie every meal. Christy handed me her credit card the morning of Allie's 8th birthday, smiling normally for the first time in weeks. "Get these decorations from the party store across town." The store was packed and I waited in line forever. When I got back, the house felt wrong without balloons or birthday sounds. Nobody answered when I knocked, and my key stuck like always, making me jiggle it while the silence pressed in around me. Dark rooms and scraping sounds from the kitchen made my stomach drop. Allie was strapped in an old high chair with her legs dangling and duct tape across her mouth. Baby food crusted her hair and dried blood streaked her cheeks where she'd scratched herself. Christy sat calmly beside her, scraping an empty jar. She wouldn't open up for breakfast. Birthday girls need their yum-yums, don't they, Emmy Wemmy? Her eyes rolled back as I ran to her, but Christy blocked me when I reached for the tape. No, she hasn't finished her jars. I shoved her hard and ripped the tape off while Allie gasped and vomited pink chunks everywhere. Christy grabbed birthday cake from the counter, shrieking, "Baby Allie Wove's cake," as she lunged at us. "Open wide for mommy." She clawed my shoulders while trying to cram cake in Allie's mouth. Allie went limp as her head dropped forward. I ran carrying her to the bathroom while Christy chased us, managing to lock the door just as she slammed into it. Dropping to my knees, I swept cake and gritty medicine from Allie's mouth, gagging on the bitter taste of sleeping pills while Christy threw herself against the door. "You're killing my baby!" "Babies need their medicine." The dispatcher stayed calm as I breathed into Allie's blue lips, but nothing happened until I held her face under cold water from the faucet, soaking us both while begging her to breathe. She finally coughed and cried just as the door handle broke and Christy's hand reached through. My sweet 7-year-old. The police found her arm stuck in the splintered wood, still grasping for us. I testified at Christy's hearing while Allie lived with me. Christy got 5 years in psychiatric hold. Allie's in middle school living with her grandparents and doing better. But last week she texted me a photo of her birthday cake asking, "Is it safe?" I stopped by the psychiatric facility to show Christy pictures of Allie's birthday party. She smiled. "Baby Allie's turning 7?" I told her yes, even though I knew Allie was now 9.